Okay, Coon Killer. Just a quick talk about the geology of this ravine behind your house. The reason why I ask so many questions about it is because to determine the age of such a feature, you need to know what kind of erosional factor there is. You need to know what the structural aspects are to this feature. In other words, what it's constructed of and what it can support. Obviously, if it's constructed of something that's doesn't have very strong cohesion, it can't be built very high. It'll continue to collapse upon itself, producing mudslides and things like that. Being made of things like clay and gravel, you are limited in the height that this structure can exhibit. If the water was to erode down deep enough, you would get side slumps. I would also have to ask if in your area, larger hills composed of the same materials, if there are cases of landslide. If we could actually determine all these aspects needed, what the hill is constructed of, as you've mentioned, clay and gravel and sand perhaps, what the erosion amount per year is, the angle of the sides of the structure, the ravine, etc., etc., we could actually determine a rough age for this. Um, I'm not really a geology specialist. I primarily specialize in evolution when I deal with the topics on YouTube here. So I can't really give you an age based on what you've given me. If you can give me more data, I can perhaps go online, do some in detailed research, and actually determine formulas that would allow me to determine a rough age for such a structure. But that would not be the actual age of such a structure because we don't know exactly how much erosion has occurred that is removed and how much material has been removed from this site. However, I will say that such a structure can be formed completely by normal natural processes, and there is no need to invoke a worldwide flood to explain a 75 to 100 foot deep ravine. I live here in San Diego. We've had some serious landslides here because of, we don't normally get a lot of rain, and when we do, the ground isn't always able to support itself from it. I've seen ravines well over 100 feet deep produced in a day by just a heavy downpour. So, again, worldwide flood is completely unnecessary in explaining all of the features that we see today in today's world. In fact, most of the features we see today are they contradict the concept of a worldwide flood. People point to the Grand Canyon as an evidence of a worldwide flood, but if you actually look at the layers in the Grand Canyon, you see layers that are laid down both underwater, interlaced with layers that are laid down only in dry regions. And you see this layering happening a dozen times or more. And that couldn't occur in a world flood because all the layers would be underwater. So, worldwide flood, complete nonsense. Normal natural processes, the occasional local catastrophe, that can occur, and it does occur. So I think that'll be just a quick short one on this. I've got to go to work, just trying to get the audio out.